Today I'm making my family's favorite dish, tteokbokki. It's a Korean dish. It's made with rice cakes, vegetables, red pepper paste, and tofu, and fish balls. As you can see, I'm cutting up a Napa cabbage. I'm going to layer the bottom of both of my dishes with this Napa cabbage. This helps the rice cake not stick to the bottom of the dish, and that can be a problem sometimes, so it's a very important step. Do not skip it. I took a shortcut today and bought these pre-shredded carrots. I'm just layering this on top of the cabbage in a nice generous amount, not too much, not too little, just right. It has to do with your taste. Now I'm dicing up scallions. These are 3 scallions. I used half of a Napa cabbage earlier and about 1 cup of carrots. I rinsed these mushrooms already and I'm just adding them to the pot. Those are sliced up shiitake mushrooms. And now I'm peeling and slicing this onion. I used 1/2 of the onion for each pot. As you can see, I'm using a lot of vegetables in my recipe. It's not traditional to do this. However, I do it because I want my kids to eat more vegetables, and they will if I make it in this dish. Traditionally, this is made with rice cakes, with eggs, with fish cakes, with red pepper paste, dashi stock, and some sugar. I do follow the traditional recipe. I just add all of these vegetables because my family likes them, and it makes the meal more rounded in my opinion. I usually use daikon radish in my tteokbokki. I did not have any today, so I got these radishes from the store and it turned out fine. I do prefer the daikon radish, but these were good as well. These are the mushroom stock packets that I use. I get mine from Wegmans or from Amazon. I used 1 per skillet today. I usually would probably use 2 per skillet, but I ran out, so I used what I had. These are rice cakes. You can find these frozen at your local Asian store, or you can find them on Amazon and they're dried. I prefer the frozen variety because they turn out fresher, I think. I am adding quite a few rice cakes to this dish today. Towards the end, you'll see me add a 3rd packet. Don't do that. Just do the 2. I added too many rice cakes and everything boiled over. You'll see that later in the video. And if you add too many, the flavors that you put in there won't come through as strongly. So definitely omit the 3rd packet, but if you're doing 2 skillets full, use 2. My kids really like these small ones, so I got a packet of the small ones and I put them in as well. Next, I'm putting in fish balls and shrimp balls. The fish balls are tan, the shrimp balls are pink. They're really tasty. You guys should try them. I know it's not exactly a normal thing for American cuisine, but they are really, really good. And like I said, don't add this 3rd pack of rice cakes because it is too much. I'm slicing up this tofu into little strips and adding 1/2 of the block to each pot. And now I'm going to add the kimchi to the big pot because that's the spicy tteokbokki. This is Korean red pepper paste. It has plum in it. I add about 1/4 of a cup to the large pot and 2 tablespoons to the small one. Next I am adding sugar. You can also add honey instead. I add about 1 cup to the large pot and about 1/4 a cup to the smaller pot. This step can be skipped, but my children will not eat it without the sugar in it, so I don't skip it. Now I'm adding about 1.5 cups of oat milk to the small pan. The small pan's recipe is different. It is a carbonara tteokbokki, and this is the regular red pepper paste tteokbokki right here that I'm adding these rice cakes to when I should not be. Next, I'm adding about 2 tablespoons of butter to the carbonara tteokbokki. And now I'm adding water to the spicy tteokbokki. I fill it about halfway up the pan. I also am adding just a splash of soy sauce to that as well. This is what the carbonara tteokbokki looks like after it's been cooking for a while. I am adding about 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese to it. I'm adding shreds, shaves, and grades of Parmesan cheese. I'm also adding about 1/2 cup of mozzarella to this, and I'm just stirring it around to get the cheese evenly incorporated throughout the dish. Make sure you don't forget to take out the stock packets from each skillet. That's what I'm doing here. I'm taking out the stock packet, and I'm just stirring this around to make sure the tteokbokki did not stick to the bottom of the pan. Here's the carbonara tteokbokki all ready to go and ready to eat. I top it with mozzarella cheese shreds and diced up spring onions. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and comment below if you have any questions or comments. I really enjoyed spending time with you. Bye, friends.